Hey, Seekers. I don't want to take too long. I just want to drop in and give you a couple of words on all nighters. If you found this video from searching, you might be searching something weird like how to do an all nighter or something like that. So, this is important for you. Here's your insight. All nighters are not recommended. However, they can be useful. And this is why. If you're behind or you want to take a leap ahead, an all nighter can be effective in doing that. But it's not a lifestyle. It's not a lifestyle because it's not sustainable. I know there's a lot of talk in the motivation world about sleeping less and there's actually some ideas about how bad sleep is in terms of successful people getting stuff done. But that's less important than health. It doesn't matter how successful you are if you're dead. So, health has to be the number one priority, and that can never ever change. However, all nighters do have their place. And they have their place because they give you the optimal environment for focus. And that is the ability to do undistracted work. Undistracted work, aka focused work, will allow you to get into flow state. It'll allow you to do a tremendous amount of deep contemplation and accomplishment in an otherwise short period of time. But like I said, it's not sustainable. If you're going to do an all nighter, number one, have a good reason. Have a definite, specific outcome that you want to accomplish during that all nighter. Number two, know that this is a punishment. It is a punishment for inefficient use of your time otherwise. If you're on top of your game and you're efficient, you don't need an all nighter. Napoleon said, "Let her sleep, for when she wakes, she will shake the world." That's the power of sleep. It's extremely important. There's a reason that you naturally spend a third of your life with your eyes closed. There's a lot going on. It is a very active state. It's a physically inactive state, but it's a mentally active state where you literally clean your brain and reset the hormonal mechanisms. And if you don't sleep, you'll get the downside of sleep deprivation. There are many of those. The short-term ones that you can be aware of, the clues, are going to be, first of all, your balance. If you're low on sleep, you will be clumsy and off balance for seemingly no reason. You will be slow to come up with ideas. You won't be as mentally alert. You won't be as quick, as sharp, as witty, as snappy. your mood will take a hit. You'll get cranky. You'll get irritable. And your eating will be out of whack because your ghrelin hormone is dysregulated. So your appetite is out of control. All bad things. So if you're going to do an all-nighter, you better have a good fucking reason. The following day better yield a result that says, okay, that was worth it. It is a sacrifice. I recommend you never do more than one a week. And if that's going to be the case, that following day, do not expect yourself to be at full capacity. You're going to be running 50% that following day. That following day's got to be a recovery day. You may be able to ride the sunlight and peak your performance for a work day. But when the sun goes down, so do you. Okay, you've got to compensate. You've got to catch up. You've got to recover. Do not do it back to back. And like I said, do not expect to be affected that second day. What else? That's really it. If you're going to do an all-nighter, you better have a good reason. It can help you get things done because you'll have undistracted work. But understand that you're risking your health doing so. It's not sustainable. There are short-term effects that degrade you, and we don't know the full ramifications of long-term effects. So that's that. Now, on an administrative note, you should be getting personalized messages from your coach. If you're not getting personalized video messages from your coach, let us know. Information of how to contact us will be in the description below. And we're going through a name change. Blisson, this is the last year for Blisson. We've been looking at new names because the word bliss is too popular. And we want to be findable and different. So we're open to suggestions on that. We have some things that we're trying out, but none that we've decided to keep. It was going to be sagacity, but sagacity is like not only wisdom, which is great, but it's also like a band and some other stuff. So we're not doing sagacity, even though that's a great word. Okay, so that should be enough. Remember, we want you to amaze yourself. We provide this insight to the seekers so that you can amaze yourself. Do not make a habit of all-nighters. They're like a NOS button in a car. You push it when you need that burst. You'll just keep pushing it. Yeah, that's it. So if you're a seeker, this should be helpful to you. And if you're a seeker, you need to be a sleeper. Okay? Seekers are sleepers. Amaze yourself.